I would be sharing some tips to make your garden weed free. You can see I have my garden have lot of weeds. It's not huge, but I managed to control them. If you see my other side, it doesn't have much weed on it. Now, we as a gardener, is weed is the things that is causing lot of harm to our garden. So I'll be sharing some tips to you. Hope that will help your garden to be make as a weed free as possible. So today, first thing, when to remove weeds. Try to remove weeds day after raining. That would make sure that your soil is bit moist and the weeds come easily. And should you use the weed killer? It's completely no. Don't use weed killer because it would damage your plant as well as it will hamper the soil. So we none of us wanted to hamper the soil or damage the other important plants. So it's important, never ever use the weed killer. How to remove the weeds? It's your hand. Make your hand dirty, remove by hand. It might initially think like, okay, it's too much work to do, but trust me, eventually it will be reduced, and at some point you will feel like not much weed is in your garden, and only the things is have in your garden is the one you want it to be there. For example, if you see my garden, yes, it has some weeds, but I do regular weed removal by hands, and make sure you remove regularly for quite some time. First year you might feels like bit more work, but after that it will be better and better and better, because all the seeds come from the weed. If they drop up in the soil, it will come back again. So make sure you remove the weeds before it start flowering or um, turning those flowers into seed, because once the seed will be ready, it will be drop in the soil, it will come few more and more and more plants. So remove those weeds day after the raining. It will easy for you. You just pick up by hand. You don't need an extra tool for that. If the weeds are bigger, then you can use some tools to make the soil bit loose and pick them up. And just and other thing to remember is, when you are ready with the all weeds, don't just throw in your anywhere in the garden, because some weeds are very like that, like they grow from the like root, and they are massive. You can just simply cannot get rid of them. So better you, when you pick up them, try to pick up from the root and throw them somewhere that it's not a chance that it will come back to your garden again. So you can try to your compost bin, but if you only know that they are, their roots are not going to be grow a new plant. So because even in compost bin, it might not be like compost properly, there can be some root left, and if you use those roots again in your garden, then again it's recycle this process. So make sure you remove those weeds and dispose them properly. So, and again, try this method, and in a few months time you'll see lot less weeds in your garden, and a year later you will be surprised that the garden has only the plants that you wanted to be there. So it's really nice to have this kind of things, because we all know weeds hamper lot of us in the garden, and hand picking is the best in my opinion. You can see my garden here, and there are a lot of plants like this is red spinach. I am planning to grow something here. I just harvested from this side the um, um, some of the plants, and I harvested this side today. If you see my video, you'll be finding some updates there that I have removed the or take out the mustard leaves to have eat them, and the big ones is here, like I just removing them again from the base, just make them clear, and will throw the out somewhere that it's not a chance to come back. So, and by this time I'll be managing this weeding part. Again, don't ever use the weed killer. It's really hamper your garden, your plants, and the environment. And yeah, so that was my suggestion about the weed removal from your garden and clean the weeds from your garden. Hope you do like the video, and if you do, don't forget to give a thumbs up. You can see that the big massive big weed, this is really weed, big one. So I have to keep removal those. I have to find the ones which is weed and get rid of them. And hope you'll be liking this. Give a like if you think that my tips are helpful, my videos are helpful for the gardening tips. I do share regular gardening tip and tricks, and many thanks for all your support for watching this video, and keep supporting. I see a lot of comments coming up about this, their feedback, they like the video, and yeah, it's a great pleasure to have something like that. I'm able to help you all, and my vision is to help you all on the gardening, share my knowledge that I have learned from gardening, because I do love gardening. And I know you are watching here this video because you also love gardening and you are here to learn something. And stick to the channel, I will keep sharing the tips and tricks, all you need to know about the gardening, from growing food from container, growing vegetables in a container, or here I have the container grown onions in this side. So you have lot of things, we have lot of things to learn, we can learn together. Share your tips or tricks if you have something in the comment. And again, all learning, and we can use our learning together to grow a better environment, better garden, and enjoy the delicious fruits and vegetables. Yeah, thanks for watching. Bye bye, see you next time in another video. Thank you.